Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and I appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out my video. And we're getting ready to start our eSeniors Season 8 GT3 race here at Silverstone. Um, and of course, I am in the AMG, and you can see we've had just the two races, and the first one was at Paul Ricard, and the second one was Nürburgring. And of course, this will be the round three here at Silverstone. And I'm third in points. You can see I got Brad Marys. He's right behind me. He's just a point behind. He didn't start last week because they had some real bad thunderstorms around and stuff like that, and he was having power issues, so he just didn't bother. Um, but of course, he's in the Lamborghini, and he's super fast. So again, I expect him to be competing really, really up at the front. And of course, Peter Wolfsteiner, he's always super fast. He had some problems last week, but that was so easy, difficult conditions. And Chris Moses second. So again, really tight. All four of us are not too far apart. So again, it's just see what we can do. Again, it's going to be a really tough race. I'm just, Silverstone has never been one of my strong tracks, but I'll just have to try to do the best I can and just try not to have a catastrophe type race. Just try to see if I can finish in the top, 4 or 5 or something, maybe. I hope. I don't know. Is there you got so many guys that are so fast, and it just takes a little bump or one mistake, and you can drop all the way back, kind of like I did at Paul Ricard, and I had to really fight my brains out just to get back up to eighth place. So again, it just have to see what happens. Again, we'll just do the best we can and hopefully just keep our nose clean, and let's get this race started. All right, well, we're getting lined up, getting ready for the start the race here at Silverstone, and I'm struggling. We'll just have to see how it goes. Pretty disappointed. I have put in so many hours trying to get this to pick up pace, and it's just not coming. So I'm just not doing so hot here at Silverstone. It just seems like this place, no matter how much laps I put in and how much I try, it just doesn't get anywhere. It's just me, I guess. I just missing the combination to get this thing to work. So I guess it's damage control. So starting 10th, see Chris Moses, he's right up there, a couple spots ahead. Derek Bird's right next to me. Peter's on the pole, of course, with the McLaren, a mile ahead of me. I'm not even in the same continent as he is. So again, just struggling. Just had to again try to go into survival mode and try to just come out of this with the best finish we can. I'm not gonna blame it on the AMG. I'm just me, I guess.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Right side. Still clear on your right. Clear right.
I always got the dang Ferrari in front of me every time, and I couldn't get around them. They just start so slow.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Why people gotta sit there and try to block? That hurt, 'cause I had to let up. I lost a lot of time there. That hurt. That hurt big time. Oh, man. I gotta do better than this. This is ridiculous. like the Ferrari's better through the S's than I am, but I'm better in this third sector than he is. Oh, somebody went off. It might have been Brad. No, we're up to 6th. At least a little bit of an improvement. Looks loose. Pulling away now. I guess if I can hang on to him. Tires look pretty good. Of course, it's going to get cooler as we go. He's really good through there. Messed that up. Oh my goodness, messed that up. Golly. Now he's right back on my tail again. Good night. Awful lap. Wow, look at that Ferrari go through there. Good night. Had a good gap on him and I blow it.
On your right, right side's clear. Car right side's clear.
I'm just making stupid mistakes. I'm having to push so hard. Dang, Holmes is doing good. He's up there. Not good. Need to take a little wider line. Tires are getting worn. Hard to get around anybody. Like the right side tires need to come up. Well, at least I'm keeping up with them. It'd be nice if I could tighten it up a little bit. Nice if I could steal a fifth. Nah, I just screwed up. Big time. Missed my mark.
Car right. Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear.
No, that sucked.
Right side. Right side's clear.
Now I guess I better come in the pits. Well, there goes my hope at top 5. Now if I can get a top 10, I'll be good. I hit the button, dang. Man, how many times I gotta hit the button? Oh, that's a bummer. Not a good race. Silverstone bites me again. Feel bad about Derek. I mean, I didn't mean that he wrecked, so I don't know what happened with that. put my brake back up.
Car left. He's still there. Clear left.
Hopefully I got enough pressure in my tires. I pumped them up some, so because I know it's going to get cooler. Yeah, not the best race for me. Just have to finish it out, do the best I can. I mean, I spent a lot of time. A little disappointing on that, but hey, that's the way it goes. That's racing. Hopefully, let's see what we can do. Get some decent laps in. Try to watch my out of bounds, so I don't want to mess that up. Yeah, late there. I like to stay near my delta. That's about the best I can do. Yeah, I gotta do better in that first corner. Beautiful sunset. Wish I was doing, but I wish I was doing as good as the sunset looks. See if I can do better this lap. That was bad. I got disqualified.
Left side. Clear left.
Turn my brakes down, see if I can get a little bit more rotation.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh, that's not good. Somebody took out the marker. But I don't give up. I'm just gonna keep pushing. Yep, just keep pushing as hard as I can. Starting to understeer a little bit. Tires are staying all right, staying right there in good pressures. Hit brakes too early. Bird's back up to 9th. That's good. Dang it. better. Man, look at all this traffic up here.
Car left.
Thank you.
Clear left.
All right, a lot of dirt. Good night.
On your left. Clear left.
Dang.
Car right. Clear right.
Fine. I lose a ton on there. That's all right. It's the way it goes. That's racing.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
One more lap.
clear right.
The best I could do. Wish I could have done better, but it's the way it goes. Yep, it's the way it goes. Not too thrilled with how I did, but yeah, you know, it's the best I could do. So that's just the way it goes. Everybody did a good race. You know, no issues or anything anywhere. Bird finished right behind me. He finished 8th. So, you know, Peter won. See, Chris Moses finished 3rd, so that's gonna good races by everybody up there. Good race by Holmes, Craig Holmes. I mean, he finished 4th. Good job with him with the Audi. Again, just good finish for a lot of people. Definitely got to do better up my game, but I'll go over some things, and I mean, I'll go ahead and put it out there. I mean, but I'm gonna look at a couple other things on the setup part and see if there's anything else that I can do, any little other adjustments. I mean, I have done a lot of stuff. I mean, I've done so much stuff, but there's just one thing I wanted to try to see if it would help. But again, it's just the weakness of me here. I don't know if that and the AMG. I really don't know if the AMG is strong here or not. I was the top finish in the AMG, but I need to do better than that. But there's some tracks, you know, some tracks are stronger than others. I know the BOP hurt a little bit, but I mean, it should affect this track. I think it, you know, affects Spa and Nürburgring and stuff like that, but it shouldn't affect here. So I don't think it's that. But like I said, I'll go over some things and see if I can find anything else to help improve. And then if you know, put the setup out there, if you all want to try it, be right back. Alrighty, we're back here at Silverstone. Did some more work on it. I tried a few things. It still didn't really feel the way I wanted it to. So I made some adjustments on what I had and just tried to make it a little bit better. And I think it's that. It feels better. It feels a little bit, especially the rear end. The rear end is what I didn't like. And I think now it's a little bit less prone to slide, or a little less prone to just, you know, be nervous. So, I think it is improved, but still not where I want it to be. But I'm gonna call it a safe setup because it's definitely a really safe setup. I mean, you should be able to do a really long stint in this. Tire wear is excellent. Um, Very, you know, you don't have to, if it's raining, you know, just basically lift up the nose, 1 or 2 clicks, and they're good to go. I wouldn't even do anything else. So let's go over the setup. We've got 24/7 left front, 24/6 left rear, 25/7 right front, and 25/5 right rear. The toe is a -0.2 on the front with the camber at -3.8 and the caster at 12.1. And on the rear, the toe is a positive 0.25 with the camber at -3.5 on the left rear and -3.2 on the right rear. this is the only spread that seemed like the rear would get a bigger spread here in the temperatures across the tire. So really, I maxed out the negative camber on the left rear. Um, but I was just doing what the temperatures say. Electronics 3, 3, and 1. Again, you can go to 4 or 5 on the TC. It's not a problem. Fuel got 60 liters. That's what I started in the race. Again, with the number 1 brake pad. Mechanical got 5 on the anti-roll bar, 55 on the brake bias. Steering is 12. I made that an adjustment too. I had 13 in the race. Just a little bit quicker steering. And easier. It's mainly just preference. So again, if you want to go up to 13 or 14, that's up to you. That's fine. It's just me because I hate turning a lot. I like small inputs. So, but I did change that. Springs on the front are 171,000 with a bump stop rate of 600 and a bump stop range of 15. And on the rear, the springs are 119,000 with a bump stop rate of 900 and a bump stop range of 50. Anti-roll bar is 10 and the preload is 100. So here, the only thing I changed here, I changed a little bit of the bump stop ranges, and the big one was the spring here in the back. It was maxed out at 131,000, but I took one click out. And again, I think that it calmed the rear end down a little bit instead of wanting to get in that slide. In certain instances, and so again, I also, I think it allows me also to get a little bit more aggressive with the brake bias with this, where before I had to be really careful because then it would want to come around, it would want to slide, the back end would want to slide out from under me. So again, I think the one goes with the other, and it helps where you can get a little bit more aggressive if you want to on the brake bias. Again, 54 is not a problem. I tried lower on the preload on the diff, but it didn't seem to really help any. Again, a lot of adjustments on the anti-roll bar. So, I mean, it goes up to 13. I got 10. Again, so that means when you make an adjustment, it's not a huge adjustment. So it's, it's probably 2 of this. Well, that goes, it's 5. That's 10. So not as big a difference, but again, really trying to get the car to rotate and not understeer. So again, that's the reason for that. Shocks, I got 1114 on the front and 1112 on the rear, all dialed in with Motec. And again, it came out okay. I always like to improve upon it, but again, that's the same as the race. Aero got 50 in the front all the way down, 76 in the rear with a 7 splitter, a 10 wing, and a 4 in the brake ducts, and the front aero variation is a negative 2.2. So here, I raised the rear, I think just 1. Other than that, and maybe the splitter 1. So again, not too big of differences there. Everything else was the same that I had in the race. I did try a lot of different things though. I tried raising the front and dropping a bunch of wing out, things like that. But I just didn't like it. Didn't really feel it felt too edgy. And other than that, this is again, it's a safe setup where you should be able to just about any condition, just dial your tires in and things like that, and you should be good to go. As far as the rain, again, I would go up maybe 1 or 2 clicks, and that's it, depending upon how much rain it is. I mean, if it's a full rain event and you want to go up a couple clicks, that's fine. It still has good speed down the straightaway. If it matches anything else, I mean, it matched the Huracan that if you've seen that video that I did a setup for about a week ago or so, it matched that. There's 159 down the long straightaway. Sometimes it hits 160. If you can really get through those S's really good and get a good drive through, it'll hit 160. So again, still nothing wrong with the speed. It's getting it to try to get it to handle, keep the tires out from under, keep the tires wearing really good, and just being drivable. And that's what I try to have. So again, it should be a very drivable setup as far as whatever stint that you have to do in whatever condition that you're in. And it held its own really well. I mean, it falls off a little bit, but Silverstone is pretty hard on tires. So I still think it does really, really good here. Again, I hope you enjoyed the race. Again, I know it wasn't the greatest. hopefully we'll do better. I think the next race is at Valencia, which I think the AMG is a little stronger there. So hopefully I can do a little bit better there. But again, I need to up my game and need to keep working on it. But it just here is, I mean, I'm definitely stronger at Valencia than I am here. I just seem like I cannot ever get really good pace. So, not just the way it is. I'm just definitely a weaker place for me, unfortunately. Not that I haven't put in the hours, because I have put in some serious hours this week again. But it's like I say, it's the way that's racing. It's the way it goes. And I'll leave a link to this setup in the description, and of course, also a link to my Discord in the description. And also, again, which if over there I have all my other setups, and they're in different in the particular category that the cars in, so that each setup is with the AMG, Porsche, Huracan, whatever. So again, and that everything is free, and all my stuff is free. You don't have to pay anything. If you want to try it, you can go ahead. Hopefully it'll work good for you. I do have a PayPal account if you want to help support the channel that way, and I appreciate it if you do. Every little bit helps. And again, I want to thank Mark, Stu, and Joseph for their support. And again, I hope you stay with me during the championship. And of course, I have the Porsche Cup and then the GT3 both. But again, we'll see what we can do this next time, and hopefully we can improve. Y'all take care and see you.